Yesterday's race in the Ferrari Hublot Esports series really didn't get a plan. I botched my qualifying lap, but made up for it with a really great start, made up some positions, was very happy until I got caught up in somebody else's accident, got huge amounts of damage on the car, red on the front, yellow on the sides, and I think red on the back as well, and well, that was pretty much the end of my race from that point. Let's just say the damage didn't really improve the car's handling or top speed. But what rescued the event for me was this race-long battle with Haye. Needless to say, I've got a little bit of work to do before Nurburgring, and that's where you guys come in. I figured, since lots of these other drivers have their own teams, you guys can be my team and help me work out where to find more time. Hello fellow sim racers. The premise for today's video is dead simple. I'm going to be crowdsourcing pace notes from you guys in preparation for this Sunday's race in the Ferrari Hublot Esports series at the Nurburgring. This is the new, in inverted commas, Nurburgring. We're all pretty familiar with it, but I think it's important that we're all singing from the same hymn sheet when it comes to corner names. This is the GT circuit, which the Ferrari Hublot Esports series will be running on Sunday, but this is the GP circuit, which I'm running on today for reasons. So let's jump straight in and take a look at what I think is a pretty decent lap of the circuit, and maybe you guys can take a look and point out some areas where I could improve. The lap got off to a decent start as I managed to get a great run off of the final corner, but as you'll see on the run down to turn 1, I don't maximise the track on the left hand side, costing maybe a few hundredths on the turn in. Not a massive mistake, but you'll see this repeated at the apex as well, where I was desperate to avoid hitting the curb. That all being said, I can see from the brake lights that I managed to trail brake right into the apex, so I'm pretty happy with that. Turn 2 on the other hand is probably one of the trickiest on the circuit. I'm choosing a late apex here, which definitely feels faster to me. I'm pretty happy with the run out of the corner, but turn 3 is all about compromise. I found with this car that turning in early, hugging the inside curb and sacrificing your exit for the next corner is the way to go. Though if you've got any better ideas, I am all ears. Turn 5 can be quite tricky as you can carry quite a lot of speed here, but that can compromise your entry into turn 6. I chose to sacrifice a little bit on the exit, and I'm not sure that's necessarily the way to go. As for turn 6 itself, I never quite made it to the apex curb on entry and left a bit of room on the outside, so more time to be had here. Now for the controversial bit, my line at the hairpin. I am all about sacrificing the entry, as you'll see here as I sail wide of the curb and deep into the corner. It's all about maximising getting back on the throttle for the run up the hill. This is the earliest I found I can get on the power, and it saves me as much as 2 or 3 tenths over a more conventional line. The Schumacher S is another place that I know I can find some more pace. I clip the apex curb ever so slightly, which unsettles the car and delays getting on the throttle, maybe a tenth or even 2 lost there. Conversely, I think I got the absolute maximum out of turns 10 and 11. I'm using a little bit of curb here to help rotate the car and trying to avoid running too deep onto the exit curb. Brake towards the grass, hope you get it right, turn in, try and avoid the apex curb or it'll unsettle the car on the long and important run down to the final chicane. Again, I'm running the GP version of the circuit today, so this next bit's all the more important. The braking distances in this car are longer than its GT3 sister, and once you get off the brakes you want to try and hit the inside of that sausage curb, maximising the track limits and getting on the power early for the run down to the final corner. I was pretty happy with that, as I was with the final corner, though I do miss the apex by about half a metre or so on the inside, more time to find there. And that, fellow sim racers, was my fastest lap in preparation for the next round of the Ferrari Hublot Esports series, 2:02.9. So then, help me out here. Where else can I find time? What have I missed? Let me know in the comments, or maybe even post your own lap if you're feeling up to it. So guys, that's what my pace looks like after one day's practice. I can only show you one day because, well, today's Monday and the video has to go out tomorrow as per the schedule I've agreed with Ferrari. So I'm going to keep doing this every day for the rest of the week, and hopefully I'll be in a better position for the race on Sunday. Of course, you can watch all of the action live on Sunday, and I've put links down in the video description, and also a link to the Ferrari store who's sorting me out with all of this really cool merch. So I guess all that's left to say, guys, is thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.